I tell women all the time the same way I tell men. Don't compare yourself to the worst possible scenario. Compare yourself to the best possible scenario. And that's when you really get an idea of where you are in the large scheme of things. So if you're a woman who's only been with 6 men, yes, compared to a woman who's been with 50, that's not much. But compared to a woman who's a virgin, that's an awful lot. And for us as men, we have to stop looking at women by comparing them to the worst. Yes, if you look at a woman that you met, she's been with 5 men, and you compare her to a call girl or you compare her to a porn star, yes, she has a minimal amount of bodies compared to a porn star, but compared to a virgin, how many does she have? The same way when women look at us and our resources, they compare us to the wealthiest men they know, not the poorest men they know. They compare us to the wealthiest men they know. Hell, we compare ourselves to the wealthiest men we know. If you and your partner's broke and you get $100, you ain't looking at your partners like, I'm above you guys. You're trying to see how you can get. Now you got $100. How can you get 1,000 like he got? That's the same way you had to view life. You had to view women from the same perspective. I always view women from the very best possible scenario, and that keeps me from going too far down the rabbit hole of unworthy women. Another thing, we got to keep this in mind. No matter how much she tries to hold on to those looks eventually fade anyway. Her physicality's gonna flee. It's gonna go. It's not gonna be there after a while. It's just not gonna be there. At some point, she's just not gonna be as attractive as she was. And it doesn't take long. They see it. That's why they go do all this cosmetic surgery and all of that, man, because they compare themselves. If you one thing you know about women is they keep pictures from their entire lives. You know what I'm saying? I can't show a woman a picture from when I was 3 years old. I gotta go to somebody's house, my auntie house, my grandma's house, or something. I gotta go to somebody's house who been collecting them pictures, man. I ain't got nothing from when I was 3. A woman can show you a picture from when she was 3. I ain't talking about go to her mama's house. I'm talking about it's in her phone. So she can show you a picture for when she was 125. And she also looking at herself now when she 175. So she knows she done gained 50 pounds. You understand? And here's the thing. She don't know how she gained it because she wasn't paying no attention to it. She just gained it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share a video with y'all right now, man. I was gonna do a piece of content on this video. Now, here's a brother who agrees with what I'm saying in this particular scenario, and it's not that I need his agreement, but it's always good to hear another brother who's on the same wavelength. And I've been telling you, man, I swear, man, I think this dude been listening to my content, man. Can I repeat? I mean, I'm of course I'm just joking, but it's you. I wouldn't be shocked if he has because this is something, man, that I've always said, man. You have to judge a woman from her content or character. What we want is shut up and is in obedience. Now, he calls it her ability to listen, or a woman who listens. Well, we call it over here shut up in this and obedience. And that's what we want women to have. We want them to have shut up in this and obedience. So I'm gonna share this with y'all, man. This is a pretty popular guy on IG, man. And somebody sent me this, man. And so we're gonna chop it up about this for a minute, man. And this guy has some great points. I normally don't even put them up this long, but this thing is about 3 minutes long. This guy's at real a verb or something like that. Yeah, at real a verb. Y'all check him out, man. The guy always has some pretty good points, man. And all right, let's get back to it, man. Y'all check it out.
Nobody ever cares about anything that they do not have to work for. Not one person. So like if a girl is genetically built nice all her life, she's had a body all her life. So she feels, I don't have to go work out. I don't have to go run. I don't have to take care of this. This is what I'm going to be. When she loses her body, like what she will, when she loses that cold body that she had, she ain't going to know how to get it back because she never had to work for it.
Now that's real talk. You find me a woman that been bad her whole younger years, man. Man, she doing all kind of crap, having all kind of surgeries, drinking all kind of teas, wrapping her belly, and doing the body wraps and all kind of things because she doesn't know how to diet and work out to get back where she was because she never had to do it. And so she's never had any work ethic when it comes to being able to focus and be determined and dedicated to putting herself back in the best position physically because she's never had to worry about it. That's why the most beautiful women you meet when you're young, their beauty always flees. It's rare. I know one chick that I grew up with, man, that I was in high school with that was bad then and she bad now. You know what I'm saying? Like now, of course, now she in her 40s, but I swear she one of the baddest 40-year-old chicks you're going to ever see in your life. I'm talking about she murking a bunch of chicks 10, 15 years younger than her, man. She raw. But she was always on top of her stuff. Even then, man, she wasn't eating like she was. You could see the stuff she used to bring to eat at lunch, man. So let's go back to it, man.
To work for it. That's why I tell men all the time, man, don't fall in love with no flesh. Cause she gonna change anyway. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret that's gonna change everything, right? Do not trip off how a girl look. Her look don't matter. The most important thing with a woman is if she can listen. If she can listen, you can turn her to anything you want her to be.
Shut upness and obedience go hand in hand. Shut upness and obedience go hand in hand. Because if she can't shut up and listen, she can't obey. And if she can't obey, ain't no way. Again, shut upness and obedience go hand in hand. If a woman don't listen to you, if she can't shut up enough to flap her ears while you spill into a man, she is not going to be able to do the things that you want her to do, the things you need her to do, the things you desire for her to do, the things you demand her to do. Because she don't even know them. Why? Because she's not paying attention.
Her look don't matter. This flesh, this changes. It changes. What matters is if she can listen. That's the most important thing. Not her character, not her job, not if she can cook. No, does she listen? This is the crazy part about women that don't listen. This is just wild. Like y'all will go to your job and you're going to listen to that supervisor tell you how to do everything.
Same thing I tell you, man, all the time. She'll do whatever. I just recently told a chick this. You'll do whatever they say do if you want to get that degree. It don't matter what they do. You could turn in a paper, they can say it's trash. You could think it's wonderful. You're going to rewrite it. Whatever they say you need to do, you're going to do it. A woman will get up in the morning, take her time, hour, 2 hours, look her very best to leave you and go out into the world. Looking her best, feeling her best, go out there and take on the world. Come home to you and go to work and obey. Come home to you and tell you, well, I'm at home. I'm supposed to be able to relax. Man, be taking off that stuff on her way through the door. She come in the door, ain't got the heels on no more. You know, some men ain't seen a woman dressed up in years. In years. Because he up going to work before she goes. And by the time she come in the house, even if he there already, she been taking that stuff off in the car. She gives her best to the world and then comes home and give what's left to her man. Anybody can tell her what to do. That's why I tell you, men, all the time, I'm not going to have no woman that work a job for somebody because she ain't going to call nobody boss but me. I'm her boss. I pay the cost to be her boss. And if she can't buy into that, she doesn't belong with me. Let's go back to this, man.
That job don't care nothing about you. The first time you're late too many times, guess what that job gonna do? Guess what that job gonna do? That job gonna cut you off. But that man in your house, you're not gonna listen to him. You're choosing to close your ears to the man in the house. That man is gonna protect you with his life. Life is worth way more than money. Money you can get back, life you can't. But you'll go on your job and do everything your supervisor says.
That's why shut up and obedience is mandatory for me. If I'm going to provide you provision and protection, oh, you're going to shut up and obey. Why? Because I'm giving you the freedom to shut up and obey. I'm giving you the freedom to be free. Going to that job, that's slavery for you. You go there, you go to that plantation, do what they want you to do. If you don't do it, they crack the whip on you, write you up, and then they might just might sell you to another plantation owner. The problem is they can't even sell you. What they do is just run you off the property. Now you ain't got no job. You got to go sell yourself. They don't even sell you no more. You got to go sell yourself. Then you come home to me. I'm paying all the bills, doing what a boss supposed to do. You ain't got no concerns in your life. And every time I say something to you, you got something to say back? Man, let me tell you something. Even a virgin who can't shut up and obey is a lost cause. She could take her raggedy virginity to somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? If she can't shut up and obey, she ain't no virgin. See, because she got to be a virgin in her spirit and her body. She can't be a virgin in her body, man, and be a Jezebel in her spirit. That don't help. Let's get back into this thing.
The first time you're sick too many times, you're going home. They're done with you and they're going to replace you. That man ain't going to do that. This era, every woman is down with submitting to something else besides their man. And you can't even blame y'all because it's a combination of many things. The food y'all eat. The how in the fuck can you decide you're gonna listen if you eating Popeyes every day at lunch?
Even more than that, let's go biblical now. You know what I'm saying? Now he jumped in the right direction, but we're gonna take it deeper. How you gonna listen when you got pork in your body every day? Every morning you eating a sausage biscuit. Every morning you eating a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. How you gonna listen? Every morning you eating some sweet cinnamon roll or something that got lard in it. Every day at lunch you going somewhere getting some shrimp or eating some crab meat or eating some old foolishness, getting some catfish fillets. How you gonna listen? How you gonna listen when everything in you is pointing to the fact that your body is defiled? What do you think that horrible body aroma comes from? That you got to go hunt Mashengill and Summer's Eve and all of these things and put all these chemicals in your water. You're supposed to smell fresh regardless of using any of that stuff. You ain't supposed to have to cover your natural scent up to make yourself smell presentable to yourself. You don't do that for no man. You do that for yourself. You smell yourself. How you gonna shut up and obey when everything in you was yelling out inflammation? You inflamed. Your body hurt. Your mind hurt. Your spirit hurt. Let's listen a little bit more to that verb, man.
Like, if you're a woman, how can you listen to a man if your body is full of Popeye's chicken? You eat that every day at lunch.
Now, how can you listen to a man if your body is full of foulness? But not just that. They're popping all type of psychotropics. They're drinking all kind of liquor. For me, that's a pet peeve of mine, man. I ain't dealing with no woman who drank no liquor. No kind. No wine, no liquor, sure not no beer. I ain't dealing with no woman who drank no liquor, man. Because for one thing, if a woman feel like she got to drink wine like that, man, she got some issues. See, you got women who take psychotropics and you got women who take alcoholotropics. You know what I'm saying? They take liquortropics, psychotropics and liquortropics. And some of them take both. But how a woman gonna listen to you when she constantly in a state of inebriation? How a woman gonna listen to you when she constantly in a state of running afoul of God? If God ain't with her, why are you with her?